Hey, KRMG's John Filbeck. I'm going to take you on a tour of the route you'll have to drive now as a result of the new construction project downtown, especially as you're coming off of the Broken Arrow Expressway. The new construction project is the new double-decker bridge that they are building over the Arkansas River on the southwest corner of the IDL. And remember, when we say southwest corner of the IDL, IDL stands for Interdispersal Loop, and that's the loop of highways that goes around downtown. So the southwest corner is the area on the southwest side of downtown closest to the Arkansas River, and they'll be replacing both of those bridges which were actually built in 1967. They are badly in need of repair, and they'll build the state's first double-decker bridge. The double-decker bridge will have passenger rail service ultimately down below, but definitely train tracks down below. Trains can travel. Up above will be the traffic, cars, and there'll also be pedestrian and bicycle access on the bridge too, going over the Arkansas River in and out of downtown, which will be a significant upgrade from the bridges that are there now. And you'll still be able to get onto 244 from the Broken Arrow Expressway, but there'll be a little bit of a change. You will no longer be able to use either one of the ramps in the southwest corner of the IDL off of westbound Broken Arrow Expressway. They've closed those ramps completely, and they will likely be closed throughout the project, which is supposed to be completed sometime in 2013. So it's a 2-year project. If you travel westbound on the Broken Arrow Expressway, which is what we're doing right now, traveling westbound on the BA, approaching the 21st Street exit, as you can see with a sign in front of you, when you get close to downtown, meaning the southeast corner of the IDL, right as you approach downtown, you're going to have to take that exit to the right and go northbound on Highway 75. That will lead you up to 244, where you can go westbound at that point over to Sand Springs or Sepulpa or wherever else you needed to go off of westbound 244. You're just not going to be able to use the ramp on the southwest side of downtown anymore. As we get a little bit closer, I will show you. And keep in mind, in the mornings especially, as folks are driving to work, this area right here is very, very heavy. This last S-curve as you're getting into the downtown area. We have all of the traffic that's merged off of off of 169 and off of I-44. All of the traffic that is now merged off of the city streets for everybody working downtown. So this is an area that is typically heavy every single morning, especially. Add to that the fact that now you basically cannot travel across the south side of downtown unless you want to use one of those city exits. And we're going to have all these people that are caught off guard by these ramps closed on the southwest side of downtown. It's probably going to cause a bit of a slowdown every morning through this area, and definitely on the detour route, traffic will be heavier than normal. Those roads are just not equipped to handle this kind of traffic. So follow me here as we go westbound on the Broken Arrow Expressway. Up above ahead of you, you can see the signs over the roadway. We're in the lane right now that says North Highway 75 to Bartlesville. That's the ramp that you need to take from now on to get to 244. Take that exit ramp, go northbound on Highway 75 just for a little while along the east side of downtown, then follow the sign that says 244, either eastbound or westbound, depending on where you want to go. That's the exit off to the right. I'm going to continue westbound here so I can show you the ramps that'll be closed, but that ramp off to the right is where you want to go, northbound Highway 75. That'll take you to 244, where you can actually jump onto westbound 244, remember, and go over to Sand Springs or to Sepulpa. Now, all of these exits off of the BA here going into downtown, these city street exits like Detroit that we just went by, we'll come up to a couple of more. Those will stay open. We're just talking about the exit ramps at the end of the BA here, basically where the Broken Arrow Expressway ends, and those ramps will be closed for the next couple of years. At this point, we're passing the 11th Street Houston exit. It's going to be here on the right side of our roadway. And if you look up ahead, the ramps that we see here, this is the 244 ramp going either eastbound or the 244 ramp going westbound. Both of these ramps right in front of us are going to be closed for the next couple of years. You can see them up ahead of us at this point. Both of these ramps are going to be closed for the next couple of years, not going to be able to get through in either direction. Both of these ramps in front of us are going to be closed until further notice. These are the two ramps from westbound Broken Arrow Expressway to westbound 244, as well as the ramp that goes eastbound on 244. And like I said, this bridge project is scheduled to be completed in a couple of years, but these ramps are going to be closed for that entire time. So you'll have to use the ramp that we saw earlier, northbound 75, to connect with 244 really until further notice. Right now, we're looking at the southwest corner of the IDL.